Hey friends, about a year ago, I did part 2 of my series on canceled K-pop debuts and comebacks. We in the K-pop community dread the notion that our idols' comebacks won't pan out, and there's plenty of history of acts who didn't return when they planned to for many reasons, including artist disputes, scandals with act members, and even the parent company disbanding the group altogether. Check out the previous 3 videos if you haven't already. I always knew there was enough to warrant a part 3 to the cancel comebacks video, and so I'm bringing in another set of K-pop artists' comebacks that got shelved for one reason or another. But before we get started, please do me the huge favor of hitting those like and subscribe buttons for me, join our K-pop community, and feel free to comment and converse with your fellow K-pop fans. While you're at it, follow me on Twitter and Instagram @DareToBe to continue the conversation and keep up with me. But remember, as always, these are safe spaces, and while we don't always agree on everything, we need to stay positive. Sometimes.
I won't hesitate, bitch!
Alright, now that the standard promo is out of the way, let's get on with this K-pop list. While not exactly a comeback per se, back in 2018, BTS was topping the charts as they do, and the group wanted to spread their musical wings by collaborating with famous Japanese producer Yasushi Akimoto on a comeback single album. Big Hit owner and producer Bang Si-hyuk was close friends with Akimoto, so he brought in the hitmaker to help his tentpole group. And the album was slated to bear the Japanese versions of Fake Love, Airplane Part 2, and the title track Bird, the last being written by Akimoto himself. However, the wings were clipped on that project when Korean fans made all kinds of noise about the collaboration. Akimoto used the famous Rising Sun flag and the costumes of his band AKB48, and the flag is comparable to the Nazi symbolism in Korea because of its association with Japanese imperialism and its subjugation of Korea. Akimoto was well known for writing misogynistic lyrics, and the BTS album was later produced without the song and was replaced with 2 remixes. HOT member and one of SM Entertainment's most senior artists, Kangta, was set to release his first digital single, Love Song, back in August of 2019. The public got a taste of the song through music video teasers and photos, but then allegations came out that the singer had cheated on multiple women, including model Woo Ju-won, actress Jung Yoo-mi, and former news announcer Oh Jung-yeon. While Kangta and SM initially denied the claims, more stories and receipts, including screen captures of the acts of infidelity, were shared by the women over the course of several days. And Love Song turned into a hypocritical effort. Hours before the release of the song, Kangta released a statement canceling the new song and added, "Since the musicals and concerts cannot be canceled just on my decision, I will do my best in minimizing the damage to the people involved. I should have been better, having been loved by fans for so many years." Kangta was eventually removed from the cast of the stage musical Hedwig and the Angry Inch shortly after, but he was obligated to continue HOT's concert that fall. The scandal hung over everything. It's ironic that a song called Love Song would result in so much baggage for everyone involved. In March of 2020, Promise 9 was set to make their Japanese debut with a Japanese version of their Korean hit song Love Bomb. They were still under off-the-record entertainment at the time, and unfortunately for them, the COVID-19 pandemic put a stop to their plans. They stayed that way until August of 2021 when Plus Entertainment acquired the group and gave them the resources they needed. Since the acquisition, they came back in Korea with Talk and Talk and scored their very first win since their debut in 2018. It's been almost 2 years since their planned Love Bomb debut in Japanese, and while their Japanese debut has still yet to happen, it's certain that they're in a better position than ever before to take on the new market. Our next example is one of the most recent ones on this list, one that you guys might recognize from my parasocial relationships video on how K-pop idols become our friends or enemies. In August 2020, multiple girls alleged that WayV's Lucas had dated them for years and that he used his celebrity status and their admiration of him to milk them for money and other gifts as well as sex. Even though SM Entertainment, Lucas's label, made Lucas write an apology, it has bruised WayV and Lucas's brand. These allegations came just days before Lucas was set to release Jalapeño with Hendery that was scheduled for August 25th. After Lucas's statement was released, the comeback was postponed indefinitely, and Lucas has since been out of the spotlight. Every once in a while, K-pop members are given another shot at the industry and a re-debut attempt. In the case of 5 of the members from the wrongfully short-lived group Pristin of Pledis Entertainment, the girls re-debuted as HINAPIA in November 2019 under the company OSR Entertainment with the song Drip. Fans were excited to see the girls back again, ready to achieve the success they much deserved. The debut got them off on a strong start, and the girls were gearing up for a comeback to follow up to their debut in March of 2020. Unfortunately, the timing was not in their favor as the COVID-19 pandemic set the industry and world back. As a result, the company reportedly struggled with finances and were forced to shut its doors. HINAPIA had their contracts terminated and they were sadly disbanded once again. Let's hope they can find a way to achieve their dreams again and new projects in the future. At the start of 2016, the Monster Rookie Group winner was scheduled for 5 project releases in what was to be the Exit Movement series. The first was Exit E in February of 2016 and featured songs like Sentimental and Baby Baby. Winner had shot multiple music videos in Sweden under famed video director Sebastian Ringler, who is known for doing Avicii's music videos. However, in October of that same year, YG announced that member Taehyun would be taking a break, citing health concerns. The next month, the Exit Movement became too literal. Taehyun's contract was terminated with YG Entertainment, which resulted in him leaving the group. This then shelved Winner's expected project releases of X, I, and T, and some of its respective music videos since Taehyun was part of all of those. Winner eventually came back in the spring of 2017 with the massive hit Really Really as a quartet with a drastic musical change inspired by the tropical house trend. Years later, it's unknown what the intended songs and sounds were to be in the rest of the Exit Movement series, but I hope someone leaks them so we can find out. Well, there you have it, folks. These are just some more of the anticipated K-pop comebacks that were supposedly canceled. There's always going to be more stories to tell, and so if there's any others that aren't featured in this video series, let me know in the comments. Thank you all so much for watching. Please be sure to hit those like, subscribe, and bell buttons for me. It helps me out. I appreciate you all for stopping by. While you're here, please check out many more of my videos, and I'll see you next time.